I joined Source because I've done property for a few years. I've made loads of mistakes as a one-man band, potentially lost out on X amount of money, and I wanted that support from other people that have done it and are actually succeeding.
I joined Source because it's about my future plan. So the idea of it is property is obviously a recession-proof industry, and having gone and done it myself, I've realised the flaws and the pitfalls behind what that actually is. So to join Source with their backing and their support and everything and the strategies that we learned on the course has only enhanced it.
I've joined Source because it's a great entry into a new industry with a lot of support available and a good network to be part of to share ideas and collaborate to start building a new business.
So I joined Source basically because I was kind of tired of doing a 9 to 5, working really hard to not really gain from all that hard work I was doing. I looked into a lot of different franchises to see what would make sense. And I think my construction background, along with the immense support that Source seemed to be offering, just made sense. I had tried a franchise in the past and I understood now what wouldn't work for me. And I really felt like I needed that support. I spoke to my wife about it and we decided Source was a really good opportunity.
For me, it's the training's been invaluable. It's been great. We've met some really nice guys on here. I think Chris clearly knows his stuff. I think it's probably been a bit difficult. For me, I learn through different ways. And the best part of it, it's been very informative, but I don't learn from reading things. I learn from explanations. So where that hasn't happened and I've asked the question to Chris and he's explained it in a holistic way, which is how I learn, it's been fantastic. So yeah, absolutely. I think the training's been brilliant.
The training's been great. It's been really in-depth, quite informative, and I had some ideas of what I thought I wanted to do already, and it's great to see all of the different options that are on the table, even if I stick with the original plan, but to have a much wider understanding of what's possible.
I found the training so far really good. It's always great to be in person. I've watched a lot of the YouTube videos and podcasts and they were really helpful, but the training just goes into a lot of depth and nuance that can really make the biggest difference. So the training here, it's been so worthwhile. As a result, my wife's put on 2 deals already, I've put on 2 deals, and we can just see that our trajectory is going to keep going. And again, just replicating that story of the support that Source gives, it's clearly shown during this training.
I found the training really handy. Strategies that they're doing and things that I didn't know before, even though I was in that market already. There's loads of things that I could have done in the past to create more opportunities going forward.
My 12-month plan, I think initially, if you're going to break it down, I would say probably the first 3 months is to learn the most that I can and apply what we've been taught over these 3 days. I would also say as well, finding out what works for me. Once I've got that and I understand what strategy, where I want to go with it, because at the moment there's about 5 or 6 different things, so it's a case of finding out which one works, and then from 3 months onwards is actually just using that and just ploughing ahead with it. Where I'd like to be in 12 months time, I'm not going to set myself a financial goal. It's more along the lines of actually being the best at one of the strategies or 2 of the strategies that I actually will move forward. Because I think that if you set yourself a financial goal, it never achieves. And obviously I've run my own business for 15 years. But it's a case of actually understanding it, learning your craft, learning your trade and pushing forward with it.
So within the next 12 months, I'd like to do more HMOs. Sourcing wasn't something that I looked at, but I'm quite happy to go down that route because it's been invaluable learning that information. So I've worked with other people on courses through Sourced already online, and yeah, I'm just going to put them into practice and hopefully grow the portfolio.
My plan for the next 12 months, I'm trying to be a bit more conservative because I don't want to scare my wife. But we are looking into acquiring a lettings agency because that's an offering that Source are providing now. So we started off in property, but we're actually pushing in lettings as well. I would also say we want to have at least some property ownership in the next 12 months, as well as selling enough deals so that we can both leave full-time work and do Sourced 100%.
So within the next 12 months, I'd like to be able to replace the salary from an employed job as the primary goal, and then start to build a portfolio for the future by the end of the year.